It's one of those things where you like, ah ha ha, that's funny. It's like, it's not. It's actually like legit. Yeah, I don't know why my elbows hurt, but that's the thing that's going on tonight. So hopefully they don't hurt too much. I took some like Panadol earlier. They should like calm the fuck down, I hope. I think after stream I made more ammo. I think that's the only thing that I did was I made a little bit more, yeah, LMG ammo, but I don't think I've got more SR ammo on me. I know I made it, I just didn't pick it up. Cool. Ah, no, I made living armor and transformer cookie thing. I'm supposed to use that to protect myself from a fight, I think. It's supposed to save my ass or something. Yeah, make about that much. I'll go downstairs and I'll see if there's anything I am able to cook. Yawn's wagging tail happily snuggling blush, feeling comfortable. No. I'm glad you feel comfortable, Viken. Yeah, continue snuggling blush. Yeah. Narcola Easter. Oh, that's right. I got that as a recipe. Okay, I can't actually make any food. I haven't hunted anything. But I have one jam sandwich thing. I keep hitting you because my keyboard's over by a tiny bit. Let me move this bit. I have like one jam sandwich and that's all I've got for food for running around. So I'm gonna grab some canned shit. Because I've got like heaps of this. Like look at this. I've got like individual like... Give me that. Give me all 3 individual ones and I'll take those with me. And that shouldn't be there. Put that there. So I ended up also putting beer on my hot bar thing there, and I want to swing past Nick's base and I want to see if I can get more alcohol out of wherever that is getting stored in his base, because it's clearing my sanity and like helping me, so that's pretty great. Let's see what else has been going on. So I had my tax appointment today. For everybody that knew that was coming. I don't know what that just was. Yeah, it went well. I had, as some of you may know, my accountant retired. So I was issued a new accountant, which is technically like my 3rd accountant with this place, which is pretty cool. Like, I've just had like succession after succession with them. Where would he store? I'm gonna just see if he's got it in the barrel. Straight up. He doesn't. Damn. He might have it in one of the fridges, maybe. Yeah, so anyway, it went pretty well. So I was, like, really anxious that, I was going to maybe get, like, perhaps, like, an older person that kind of doesn't understand what, you know, a YouTube is, or, like, I'd have to go through and explain so much stuff, just to be understood. But this guy actually has, like, multiple streamers on his, list, which is wild to me. Also, Azula's come to join us. Azula's my cat for anybody that doesn't know. What is that? Oh, it shows me that I'm in their house. Okay, cool. No, that's awesome. I'm just rummaging through Nick's shit, trying to see if I can find alcohol for my person. No, what's a YouTube? Like, I feel like that some days, like my previous accountant knew what a YouTube was, but she like did not know what a stream was or how that worked. And she was fantastic. I'd had her for like, I don't know, 10 years or something. So like I didn't feel uncomfortable with like explaining it and stuff, but I was really worried that I was going to get like maybe a fuddy-duddy or something like that that just didn't understand, and that was going to be frustrating. Where the fuck is this alcohol in here? I literally sound like a college roommate trying to like loot his shit right now, don't I? It can't possibly be in this thing, can it? I bet this has got purified water. Yep. Nick hasn't been in the game all week because he's been sick. He still is sick a little bit. But yeah, because he hasn't been playing, like he hasn't been making anything. But he reckons that my issue making beer at my location shouldn't really be an issue, but yeah, it's fine. We've had all kinds of glitches all week, so but yeah, the other interesting thing, super interesting thing for me at least, let me go all the way, let me teleport to here and I'll fly a little bit. I'll have to go back to my base. There's someone who had no experience with streaming once asked me about what I do. I realized how strange it sounds. It really does sound strange when you have to explain yourself. Especially when, like, if they're not an internet savvy person, it just gets awkward real fast. I record myself playing video games that people watch. How do I explain it? I normally say I'm a content creator. I normally say I'm a content creator first before I say anything else. Because, like, if I just say I'm a streamer, as a woman, a lot of the time, old style streaming was kind of cam girl porn. So I'm really careful not to just say that I'm a streamer to people, especially that aren't like super, super like up with it. So yeah, I generally avoid that. As it nods head wagging tail. Yeah, I imagine you must also get like a lot of like difficulties with this too, Viken. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, so I normally just say I'm a content creator or I'm like a multi-platform content creator or something. Or sometimes I say like I'm a professional gamer because technically I get paid to game. Technically, it's not wrong. It's just like I'm not a professional level gamer. You know, it's technicalities on that one. But yeah, no, normally I just say content creator and stuff. And they're like, oh, what, like YouTube? Or like they'll normally know like one type of platform. And I'll be like, yeah, I got content on that and stuff. And that sort of gives me like a bit of an idea of where I can go with that kind of conversation. But yeah, generally, if I have to get into my explanation, it's usually like I stream on Twitch and I repurpose my stream like everywhere else so that people don't have to leave wherever they wish to watch content. Like, you know, I'm not expecting somebody that watches stuff on YouTube to come to Twitch to watch me live because I sure as fuck wouldn't do it. So I might as well put content where they are. And if they find me, if they choose to watch me, that's fine. If they choose to want to see my stuff sooner, but not actually come to Twitch, they can get my videos within about 24-48 hours of me having streamed if they want a YouTube membership. So, I mean, yeah, that's pretty easy clarification kind of thing. And then, yeah, occasionally some people do actually come over from YouTube and stuff. But, yeah. I don't know. It's nice when, like, people have, like, a bit of an idea, but not everybody does. And it really is weird trying to explain yourself. Like, when I came across somebody in person that was, like, 100% not tech savvy, the best thing I could say to that person was, oh, I'm an entertainer. Like, I do, like, entertainment videos or something like that. Like, even that sounds a little pornish. So, like, yeah, I got more diplomatic with stuff over time. Is that a blue thing on the end? Also fair to say you work in marketing. Yeah, that's true too. Technically, because, like, I have to, like, you know, to a degree promote myself and, like, put myself places and stuff. I need to go down the hill here. I do marketing and I do, like, administrative stuff and account stuff and all kinds of other stuff. Like, it gets complex as shit. Like, I think YouTube's MatPat said that it's one person has many hats and stuff like that that makes up a YouTube creator and stuff. And same thing with streaming and stuff too. Welcome in, Shadow Ninja. How goes it? It goes well. I was just water. I was just talking about bike. I was just talking about how my tax appointment went earlier today. I'll just pick up my bike on the other side of this river. It will work better for me. Looks like feather on the ground. Wags tail happily continues slowly wolf flush. I'm gonna stick that in your coat, Viken. Just gonna stick it up near like your rump so it looks like you've got a little feather instead of a tail. It's very cute. Yeah, simply by playing this video game, you work to market the game. That is also true, actually. I agree with that because, like, once Human has a fair few surveys and they ask, like, how do you promote this game and shit? And I'm just like, I literally just, like, stream and play it, but I also, like, rave the shit out of it too. Because, like, if I like something, like, you guys know by now, if I like something, I don't fucking shut up about it. And I play it a lot and stuff, so I'm gonna wait till, I'm guessing Mary renders in here. Yeah, it's Mary. And then, yeah, actually, I'm gonna go through and see if I can find the teleporter first. I'll come back to Mary. Yeah, I don't know. If I like a game, like, I'll tell you about it. If I don't like a game, I'm not gonna, like, speak highly of it and stuff, or I will voice what my complaints are. This place needs to render. Like, I don't know. Internet's catching up. Where would the Oh, that looks cool. That looks awesome. I've got to find where the teleporter here is. How you been, Shadow Ninja? What have you been up to? Is it back across the... Is it down there? Hold on. Nope, that's water. Maybe it's across the water. Oh, I'm in an ad. That will happen. I'm guessing the teleporter is over there. Hang on. Let me see. I guess it wants me to talk to Mary first. Alright. Wax, I happily see other further. Hi, Mary. Let's investigate you for a second.
I figured you'd come through here after Iron River. I have news. I followed some leads in that bunker and stumbled upon a secret prison. And guess who I found locked up there? A bunch of mayflies.
Who is this person you are looking for? Or how many mayflies we're talking about? I'd like to know that, but I'm just going to keep going with this.
An old colleague of mine. A senior researcher who used to work for Rosetta. He left them, just like Victor Hammett. Now he's been accused of aiding and abetting the enemy, the mayflies.
Where are they being held?
At an industrial park that Rosetta converted into a makeshift prison. When you get there, head to the central warehouse building. That's where they're holding my colleague and the mayflies.
Cool. Hugs Viking. How she gives pats to Viking plush. No. I promptly tackled Viking earlier tonight, like as soon as stream started, so I assume he's fine. I'm still like clutching him at the moment for warmth, so I'm hoping that like his coat is enough. Yeah, so anyway, more about like the taxing. So yeah, actually really fucking interesting, like small world kind of stuff is that my new accountant actually recognized me from the gym I used to frequent back when I was doing my bodybuilding and stuff. And that was absolutely wild. Apparently he recognized me from my eyes, so I thought that that was really cool. I'm like, you know how you hear about it in like movies and stuff like that where people are like, oh, you can see like a, what do you call it, like a person's world or something and what they've been through and stuff through their eyes or whatever. Or like you could tell it was them because of their eyes and shit. I thought that was really cool because I'm like, I've never had anybody recognize me by my eyes before. And also I've never been recognized from my gym either. So to me that was also wild. What is that? Oh, another cat. Alright. Yeah, no, that was really cool. Like, yeah. Just interesting sort of stuff. No wax, I happily receives pats. Smiles say, will Blush get pats? No. Welcome back, Breathless. We meet again.
Man, am I glad to see you. Did you come here to take on the Silent Beast?
What Silent Beast?
You haven't heard? Something's been creeping into the settlement here and stealing people away without a trace. The locals have started calling it the Silent Beast. Personally, I figure it must be a transcendent.
Has the mayor here done anything about it?
Oh, that's a whole other story. Something's off about that guy. No matter how many people disappear, he just pretends nothing's wrong.
That's where I saw the statue in the background. The Dragon Lady statue. I saw that in a couple of houses, and I'm like, I've seen that somewhere, and I'm like, this is where I saw it in the background.
If you want, you can ask him about it yourself at the management building. His name's Klein. I already tried talking to him, but the jerk just chased me off.
Oh, yeah. I think I would certainly recognize you by your voice, I hope. See, that's the thing is, like, I legit, like if I ever wanted to go to like a convention or something like that, like a public event, and like if I ever heard like actual people being like, I don't know, talking about me or being fans of me and stuff, like as much as I'd want to like talk to them, just to talk to them, not actually to like reveal who I am or anything like that, but like I would be so worried my voice would give it away to the point where I couldn't even pretend it's not me. Andreas, what's up? I heard that the Mayflies are all metahumans, and metahumans are resistant to Stardust infections. If you're up for it, I have a job for you. 2 of my investigators recently got infected by Stardust after patrolling the same region separately. I must take care of them while they still haven't mutated. Wait, so that's what happens is they get infected and that's what the Mayflies are just immune to it. Interesting. I know they explained that at the start, but fuck, it was so much information. I'm terribly sorry this was an unfortunate accident. My people know the area, where the Stardust contamination is coming from. 1 source could be coincidental, but 2, something's not right. I'm not sure what's going on, but I don't want to risk sending anyone else over there in case they get infected. So I need your help. I'd like you to investigate there. I'll offer you whatever you need as a reward. Okay, I'll let you know if I find anything. I can't thank you enough. I'll leave a marker for you on your map. You're right. It stays there per side. Well, it's nothing wolf plush. Oops. I didn't want to bring you out. I accidentally did that. No. I'll give you some pats at my side, but I can... It looks like Lo finally has... So he must only have so many per area. Because he didn't want to talk to me in any of the other areas until now. You would certainly recognize me. Yeah, that's the funniest thing is, like, I would probably recognize some of you guys because I've, like, seen some of these. But I also kind of, like, feel like... I don't know. All I would have to do is have, like, my hair up in the same position or, like, have a bow or something like that. And it would be too telling kind of thing. And I'd just have to like speak and I feel like I'd like be, oh god, everybody would figure it out so quickly. Hi. Why so serious? What's the matter?
A deviation. What else? In this case, a truly terrifying one. I swear I've never faced such a difficult challenge as this in my whole career. This deviation goes far beyond what most are capable of, with horrifying effects.
I may have skipped that. Where did he get up to? Horrifying effects. Before you came here, I hired some mercenaries to go Evergreen Vineyard, whatever, where the deviation was rumored to be. I was hoping they could bring it back for me. What happened?
They never returned. So I don't know what kind of terrible end they met. I must admit, you're really the only reliable help I've found in these parts. It's a miracle you showed up when you did. But now that you're here, I'm counting on you. I'm by no means a superstitious person, but what happens at Evergreen Vineyard is just too strange. They chase down passers-by and drag them into pockets of rift space. And believe me, these aren't just idle rumors. There are plenty of victims.
His timing for his speech trips me up all the time.
Please make sure you're well prepared when you go take on this deviation. Although I don't know what this deviation is. It must be contained as soon as possible.
An acrylic conversation would be another reason to visit Australia. Yeah, no, unfortunately a few people kind of are very interested in like traveling to Australia and being like, just in coincidence of running into me. And it's like, starters, Australia's fucking huge. Second of all, like, no offense, I don't want to meet anyone in person. I know you know that, but like, just rehashing it. And yeah, I don't know. If I happen to like run into somebody, unless I was like, you know how like creators get into like the hundreds of thousands where it's highly probable that like multiple people in your area on some capacity should know you. Like there's a super famous Korean vlogger kind of thing who basically I think 1 in 6 people in Korea know her. So like if she walks down the street, she has like a 1 in 6 chance that each person might stop her kind of thing. I'm sure a lot of people do. They do. Anyway, so happily receiving pats. Hi, Klein. Ask about what? All right. Jeez, ask about Klein about Silent Beast.
Yeah? What do you want?
I wanted to ask you about the Silent Beast.
Look, there is no silent beast. All this stuff you might hear about some creature breaking in without anyone noticing, bunch of bull. People get bored and scared, start making up crap.
Still sounds like it's worth investigating.
Just don't worry about all this silent beast business, okay?
Alright. Jeez. What else have I got in here? I've got Strange Empty House, find Jeremiah. I probably haven't passed Jeremiah yet. It's pretty interesting, like this place looks very cool. With like the stone roof, especially since like we're getting into dawn now, so I can actually see it. Sorry, I'm just like reading the sign, seeing what they've got on the menu. Yeah, interesting. The fact that that's actually like legit written out and shit. I like that. Anyone's wagging tail, happily snuggling wolf bush, brushing faces against fur. No. You're getting sleepy if I can. That's what it looks like. Where is this Jeremiah? Whole bunch of houses and shit down there. This is definitely like a nice like little stronghold. Like I don't know how well this would hold up into the hills, especially since like it's supposed to stop there at the edge of the water and stuff. But like up here, don't know. Let's head wagging tail happily yawning again. Oh, you can have a rest if you need to rest, Viking. Speaking of, I kind of technically didn't really sleep today. Because I had anxiety all day, as I said, like I was pretty anxious about having like a new accountant and stuff. But like I just couldn't sleep. I'm like, I already knew pretty much at the point where I knew I wasn't going to sleep. I'm just like, yeah, I'm just going to amuse myself with the internet. It's fine. But then like I very briefly fell asleep like right before we were supposed to leave. And fucking hell, that was worse than not sleeping, I swear. Because like now I'm just like everything kind of hurts and I just want to like physically speaking I just want to lay down, but I'm fine. But yeah, I'll lay down after stream. It'll be like the best nap. Hey Jeremiah. Yes, what's it? You, I see you, outsider. Hi, I see you too. Best careful, outsider. Don't go sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. I'll stick my nose wherever I like, thanks. Stick my nose in my business, right? And don't listen to me then. You'll see soon enough what happens. That's hilarious. Am I supposed to have chosen the other one? Mayfly's back. It is. Jesus Christ, mate, you have some things to say. Think about the people who disappeared. Why are you acting like this? How did you end up here? What's wrong with how he's acting? What the fuck kind of a question is that? What do you think, Mayor Klein? I don't care. What are you doing here? What do you know about the disappearance? I hear people been disappearing from the Tall Grass Inn. Do you know anything about that? I know that they're gone, that's all I know. There's really nothing you can tell me. I may see outsider, but I don't see all. You have to ask someone else. Alright. I don't see anything that specifically makes me want to ask a special question or anything. Fantastic swaggy falls asleep suddenly, wool plush. No. You get your rest, Viking. Oh yeah. Wait, are you... I heard something about one of these... Wait. Is this where Nick's been buying the fucking wallpaper? Because if it is... Because, oh my god, there's carpet and shit. Oh my god. Vintage pattern fabric. I've been looking for stuff. I did briefly find it. I found it in the wrong section. What do you buy? 5 days, 10 hours to refresh time. Okay. So she's got like a selling limit and stuff. I know Nick said you could take gold to a few people, and I think she's one of them. Maybe. I'm not sure. But I have got gold bars and shit. So we'll see. I might have to get those out and bring them here. He's stacking stuff on top of Viken. What's that? Carefully stacks a house of cards type structure made entirely out of treats for Viken. Oh man, he's gonna be so happy when he wakes up. Yeah, well, treats for Viken when he wakes up. Yeah, he's gonna be chuffed with that. I might as well grab some of like the plants that they have here. Could you imagine if they cared that I was taking them? They're like all of their cabbages and potatoes, and I'm taking all the pumpkins. I can't do much with that. But is this orange? Yeah, it is. There you go. Alright. I feel like if Viken was like dozing off just then, he would have woken up. That would be something. My wife says chuffed as well. Her are the only people I've heard say it regularly. Did I say chuffed at some point? Because I don't know if I did. I do say it. I just am not really aware of when I'm saying certain things. Like, it took me a while to realize I kept saying fuck nuts pretty consistently, to the point where I ended up adding it as like an exclamation mark redeemable thing. But yeah, for a while, apparently I just kept saying weird things like that. I kind of am tempted to take another cat, but I won't do it. I have the option. Alright, back to Claire. About the silent about the silent beast running rampant.
So, did you talk to the mayor?
You were right. Very suspicious. No, Azula's like wrapped herself in herself.
I told you something strange was going on here. I'll tell you what, a lot of people in the settlement are worried about this. How about I raise some funds and hire you to look into it for us? There's one place not too far away that people always get weird about when I ask. I'll mark it on your map. I'd check there first if I were you.
Alright. So I should have 2 new things marked up on my map. It should be 2 new story quests. Should be... What's in the tall grass? Furnace layer. And... Where is... I'm not seeing the other one marked up, but there's definitely like a bunch of people to talk to now. So that's fine. There's that, and there's some of these around here. So I'll get those. I think I've got one more. I already found Jeremiah. Jeremiah was all the way up there, right? Alright, let's go back up to Jeremiah. How do I get to him? Let's go around. Pretty sure he was the guy at the tippy top, right? It's saying back here. Unless it's saying that because up there. Fuck it. Let's go. There's Mark. It ain't you, I don't think. You're Klein. I also like how they kind of explain that I can see the names and stuff because of some kind of Mayfly power thing. Kind of like lets you see people's names beside them. It was a really like blink if you miss it kind of explanation, but I thought it was interesting. Actually, you know what? Let me get those Russians. I might as well. What have you been up to, Methless? Yeah, this is Jeremiah. I found him already. So what is it? I already talked to him. Hold up, that ain't the thing. Find Jeremiah. Frantically talking about something by the river next to tall grass. Go take a look. But Jeremiah's like right here. Unless it wants me to go out to tall grass and then come back and talk to him again, but